Casemiro put his head in his gloved hands, received a word of wisdom from teammate Antony and trudged off the Old Trafford pitch early. It's a familiar feeling for the midfielder who, against Southampton on Sunday, was sent off in successive Premier League home games for United. Talk about Brazilian bite. By the time he returns to top-flight duty, Casemiro will have missed 7 of the last 10 Premier League games. In the remaining 3 he's been sent off twice and lost the other 7-0 during the Anfield drubbing to Liverpool. It's a lot of matches to miss at a pivotal time of the season, with the prospect of more to come given he's 1 yellow card away from a Europa League ban. The midfielder must survive the second leg against Betis and 2 quarter-final ties should United complete the job in Spain, having built up a 4-1 lead from the first meeting. His weekend dismissal clearly hindered Erik ten Hag's side in their search for points as the bottom-of-the-table Saints secured a 0-0 draw. The United chief was less than impressed with the officials but stood by his player. "He plays tough but he plays fair," was the Dutchman's assessment. And while being reduced to 10 men is nobody's idea of a blueprint to victory, to encourage Casemiro to change would defeat the purpose and prevent United from uncovering their modern-day Roy Keane. A little steel and structure in that midfield is more than welcome after the travails of filling the void in recent years. Casemiro is a ball-winning midfielder. He will commit fouls and he will collect cards. That's part of his game. It was part of Keane's game too. He was a leader, an Old Trafford great and also an admirer of Casemiro. Such are the similarities, the Irishman could easily be speaking about himself here rather than the Brazilian. "He's a huge player for them," Keane said of the former Real Madrid man earlier this season. "He's a big personality, has won the big trophies before. He affects games, is obviously very good defensively and pretty good on the ball, let me tell you. Big strong boy, big personality. He makes the players around him better. That's what great players do." Plenty of times in his early United career, Keane grabbed games by the scruff of the neck and contributed goals. Casemiro has shown signs of possessing the same trait. He's been a revelation this season, confounding the critics who scoffed at the price tag and wondered about his ability. For a United side beginning to show signs of life again at the very top of the game, his ability, attitude and aggressiveness should be cherished, not criticized. "He's a proper Manchester United midfielder that gets involved in everything," was Paul Scholes' view earlier this term. "You see him up the pitch, you see him defending, you see him controlling the game at times. He's probably as close to Roy Keane as you're going to get. That player is not easy to find. United in the last decade or so is evidence enough of that."